Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18 plus.
And hey, girl. Hey. How are you? What's new with you, man? What's new?
Nothing today,
What's
really.
new
Just
with
you
Maim and
know,
all
just
them? You
carrying on.
You get anything for Mother's Day?
I'm making some I don't I'm not gonna say it in case she's listening to this. It's kind of like a surprise Mother's Day / birthday thing I'm putting together. So
Okay,
making some stuff.
I ask if you got anything for Mother's Day. Not did you give something for Mother's Day?
I ain't got no children.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know
I
if
ain't
the
got no
dogs got
babies.
you something. If your husband
Nobody's
got you
impregnating
something.
me, honey. Nobody. This is not.
They're
nobody
trying.
Nine. I'm trying to figure out who's trying to give some drag babies to me exactly. Ain't nobody trying to make no drag babies with me. Oh Lord, you still.
Sorry, I suddenly got worried for the lack of use of your butthole.
Because we're talking about drag. You can't be jumping around like that.
Dear listeners, I think Maim needs a good pounding.
I wouldn't mind a nice tenderized steak, actually. That'd be good.
It's not what I'm talking about.
I had some meat in
Rosebud.
San Francisco. It was some of the tenderest beef I've ever had. It was so good. It was in Chinatown. Oh, I don't think about food like that often. That's the first meal in a long.
You don't.
Yeah,
It's very weird to hear you talk about food.
Yeah,
nice,
but it's the only
with
food.
a loving sense.
Yeah, I honestly can tell you that it's the first time in like years that I'm like, man, that meal was really good.
So here's the little thing about where you live in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
There's not that many really good restaurants.
Yeah, I've heard that from people before.
Yeah, no, it's tourist trap shit.
Yeah.
So when you go to a new city, go to a good restaurant. Live a little.
Yeah, I'm really glad we went to Chinatown. I was surprised though. The prices were like high. Like I was,
Girl,
like higher
you
than I
ain't
was anticipating.
Chinese. Of course they are.
Oh, I should have taken somebody with me.
Anybody. Or taken me with me so I could at least give them a look.
Oh, that would have been good for a minute.
It's like that episode. Did you ever watch Broad City?
Yes.
That episode where they go to Chinatown to get the purses? Yeah. Oh no, we brought our own.
I would love to have seen the standoff between you and like the little Chinese auntie that gave us the menus. That would have been perfection.
So I have next time I go to. It's so hard for a white person to do this, but next time I go down to Florida, ask them for the real menu. Like the food I've had at every single Chinese restaurant in Florida has been good. I don't want you to think it's. I just crave spice with my food, and I know I look like a middle-aged white Jewish man.
Mm.
I'm not Jewish. I am white.
You are.
But I want some heat. And I don't know how to express that to them without saying, real menu.
Give me the heat.
Give me the Chinese menu. It could work with your husband, but he doesn't speak Mandarin.
No.
That would be the, hey.
The ideal. Yeah.
Mr. Maim, could you ask for the real menu? Would he do that?
I mean, he could. Yeah, probably. He could probably do that. We should probably wait for my Florida bestie to come home because he's actually Chinese, so he could do it for us.
But it doesn't ever align when that one time it aligned.
No, it never aligns properly.
That's just fine. It's just fine. Yeah. But no, every the meals have all been good. I want you to know that the meals have all been good. That's not. But every once in a while, I crave a little.
A little pounding in the back of your
Although
throat with some spice.
with that said,
That's what the Eagle's for.
that's what I was about to say. Going to the Eagle after eating spice and having to take a dump in that restroom is not something I would have to go across the street to what's that place called, the bar where I pee.
No manners.
No, the
Hunters.
the little bar where I pee.
Oh. Your bathroom break bar.
Yes. What's it called?
Infinity Lounge.
Thank you.
That's why you want to go back there. Oh my God, it all makes sense now. I'm like, why do you want to go back? We were already there earlier. Why are we going back?
It's convenient to pee in.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
It's so convenient to pee. There's never a line, and you get a shot immediately after you're done. Like, I don't understand why you don't understand it.
Oh, that's so perfect. I really, every time we go back, I'm like, I've never noticed that you go straight to the bathroom. Oh my God.
Now maybe you won't give me so much grief next time I
I
want to go.
won't. I will not.
Because
now.
the bathrooms are good. Are they not?
No. It's not that. It's just normally, like we're at the other bar where like the drinks are strong and our friend, but like all these things. I'm like, why are we going back over to it? But now it all makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. And girl, if I have to shit, I'm going to Infinity Lounge.
No, that's what it all makes sense now. Both the last two times we've done that, I'm always so confused. Oh my gosh, that's so perfect.
Yeah. So just plan at 1 o'clock. We're gonna wander
We're
into
gonna
Infinity
go
Lounge. We're gonna use the bathroom real fast, girl. Even to pee. Look, I sweat. So to have a toilet with a sink beside of it to where I can wash off my face is great.
And not have like a little Haitian person there waiting to get $1 from you.
Yeah, thank you.
Dear listeners, that's what happens here at the bars in South Florida. There's all these little Haitian attendants because the neighborhood is in like a Haitian neighborhood. So all these little old men and women just stand there, hand you paper towel and want $1.
Yeah, and I never take it. I just walk right on by them.
Walk on by. That's what that song's about. Dion, never wash your hands.
And she wiped back to front. Maim, speaking of wiping back to front, did you know that we have a Patreon? Dear listeners, if you go to patreon.com/Mims and Maim, you can throw us some money, eh, Maim?
Yep.
Did you know that we have another podcast?
What?
That's right. It's called Baking Sugar. It's a Designing Women podcast. Hey, Maim.
Yep.
Did you know that we have a website?
Oh, really?
That's right. It's called mimsandmaim.com. You can go there. You can see what we're up to. It's not much. Apparently, it's peeing at Infinity Lounge. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
And every once in a while, dropping that deuce.
Dropping that deuce, Eddie. Before going to the Eagle. At your Eagle drop.
Well, last time we didn't even go to the Eagle, did we?
I know.
The line was too long.
There were so many people.
But I got to see that hot dude at Hunters. No, that wasn't Hunters. That was Alibi.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, you had. I had the short one. You had the tall one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They were so cute dancing there.
There was some cute dancing.
They had good go-go boys this time.
Hey,
Like,
Maim. Maim, do you know what I love?
you love a good 5-star review.
That's right. And dear listeners, I need to thank you because I just subscribed to some sort of app thing that told me that you've actually been leaving 5-star reviews on Spotify. It's very difficult for me to see, but I highly appreciate it. It really helps
We
us
appreciate
grow.
it.
I
Thank
can't really see who did
you.
it, but thank you. Thank you. Leave 5-star reviews, leave
If you
likes,
leave if you're on
subscribe,
Spotify,
do
just
all of that
5
stuff.
stars.
It
You don't have
really
to
helps us.
write anything. Just
This is
you know.
season 5, episode 11, The Search for Peter Kerry.
Bomb.
Girl, we're at a church.
Oh Lord.
I
girl.
don't know if you remember what those look like, but that is what this is.
I was just at a church like a few weeks ago. Remember?
The Starlight Cathedral don't count. What is it called?
That is a church.
Is it actually a church?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't remember what it looks like on the outside.
They got a whole. They had the whole thing. They did the whole pump circumstance, all that stuff.
What were you doing there?
Remember who was speaking?
I don't remember. I know who was now, but I didn't remember.
Yeah.
Girl, you go there a lot.
I'm always gonna support him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a good babysitter does.
So you know what I would do?
What?
Oh, that's really early. Let's do brunch afterwards.
That's not early for you though.
No, girl, not. If I was in your situation.
I can sacrifice a little bit of sleep.
Are you sure? I see those roots.
Do you think the blonde is from when I was getting enough sleep? I don't understand. That's not how that works.
Oh, we're at a funeral.
Who
Evelyn's
died?
dead.
Oh no. Do we know her?
No.
Okay.
And JB is there.
Oh, wow.
And she's sitting behind hair.
Yes, she is,
A
girl.
blowback, girl. That is
Oh.
that is an 80s blowback.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Mm.
She looked good.
Well, we're outside and we found out that the hair's name is Danny.
Hey, Danny.
And he was Peter's roommate.
Oh, okay. Who's Peter?
I believe that we're Miss Reeds right now. Yes. Okay. Well, an old man steals JB away to go with Andrew in the hearse.
Okay.
Or not in the hearse. You don't ride in the hearse.
Family car.
In the family car. Andrew, he makes sure that JB does not smoke because Andrew hates smoking.
Nice. Yes. Very progressive for the time.
Well, Andrew is pissed and he's also an atheist.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very clear that he's an atheist. So his son is dead. Peter, who's the grandson, has disappeared. His daughter-in-law, Evelyn's now dead. Or is that Evelyn his wife? I don't even know who Evelyn is.
Evan was the daughter-in-law.
Okay. And they just can't find Peter. The other dude in the car is the lawyer who's been searching for Peter up, down, left, right, A, B, start. Searching for Peter.
That's
Can't
a
find
Smuckers guy, you know? It's
Huh?
so weird to see him actually, like, living.
Who was
The
that?
guy that used to do the commercials for Smuckers. That's him. The voiceover for
I
Smuckers
don't-
Jelly.
I don't remember that.
It's fairly known. Most people of the 80s and 90s
I remember playing our all fruit. Would you please pass the jelly? That one I remember it.
Those are good times.
Those are good times, great oldies.
96.1.
Magic 96.1.
Magic 96.1. Oh man, your
Girl.
mom used to blast that thing all the time.
102.9 Light 102.9 is now 102.9 The Lake.
The lake?
The
No
Lake.
way.
Yeah.
What kind of music is it?
Oh, same, easy to listen to
Same?
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
The lake.
The Lake. It's a little bit harder than what it used to be. Like they played, I believe, The Way by whatever, and yeah.
It's so difficult sometimes for me to still conceptualize how prominent Lake Norman has become down there. Like
yeah.
it is just wild to me.
Yeah,
Considering like
so
that it
much
was
money.
nothing when we were kids. Like it was nothing.
It was
Just
it was something.
It wasn't no, when we were for little kids, like it was just Lake Norman. It wasn't like there were no houses there. There were no like $1 million things. It was just,
Girl, there were. They just didn't talk about them because they're old people.
because they were old people.
It wasn't.
And
You
Mooresville
didn't.
wasn't
Okay,
what
here's
it
the thing. You
is.
didn't really have family that went down to the lake all the time, did you?
We went down to the lake all the time.
Okay, because my drunken Uncle Bill would
Yeah.
go and hang out at these places. They were down there.
When we went,
I mean,
my
Dale
dad-
Earnhardt had a place down there forever.
I know, but like, think about it, right? Mooresville used to just be an exit on the highway. Like it
No,
wasn't.
that's true. It's now bigger than Statesville.
Right. It's like by a long shot. Like all of that stuff to me
Yeah.
is just.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
I mean, it's all happened since I left, so it's just very. When my
Well, if you ever
mom
came
talks
back,
about
maybe you
it,
could experience it.
I have experienced it before. Thank you.
But maybe if you came back, you could actually experience it.
I can't. Okay, I'm gonna come back and I'll be like, "You gonna drive down?"
And I'll be like, girl, what you talking about? I'm in
Thank you.
Florida.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, I will drive over. I will take the train to Charlotte and meet you in Charlotte, and we could both be miserable. Mims and Maim do Charlotte. Woo!
Like I can just see you very easily showing up at the Ville and be like, "I'm here now. You gonna come down?"
Yeah, of course, because you would just show up and not tell me you were coming. That's not how this works, because I got a plan. You just do shit. That's not how this works.
True.
It's going to be, I'm in the Ville. Oh, I told you. You ain't told me shit. You ain't ever tell me shit. I have to ask. Because that's your mental illness, not telling people things. Remember, I told you, no, girl, you didn't tell me you were coming to the Ville. That'd
That's
be
gonna
great.
be your biopic called "I Always Have to Ask." The Mims story. We're gonna have two entirely different biopics painting each other in the worst possible ways.
I always had to ask.
It'll be like Kill Bill Volume 1, Volume 2.
Well, Kevin Hart's playing you. I hope you're ready.
I'm fine with that. Nobody else is brown and my height. So
Nicole Byer.
she could be a great Maim. Oh my gosh. She could be amazing as Maim.
Nah, she's not dry enough. Quinta Brunson, she likes white men.
I got nothing.
Oh God. Where am I? It's 6 months later. We're in New York City. New York City.
I'm not even doing the joke.
Well, Danny and JB are having dinner. And
Okay.
Danny is chain smoking.
Yes.
He's
That's what's keeping that hair together. Don't smoke while you spray that Aquanet, girl.
No, you go up in flames. Well, he has a 100,000 ruble doll hair uh, thing for JB to invest in a children's hospital. All she has to do is ghostwrite a book for somebody.
And they'll give the money to the children's hospital.
Yeah. Well, there's a piano playing. Chopsticks.
Hey, what's that tune?
And Daddy's like, I know this song.
Oh.
Pete wrote this song.
Oh.
Pete. And he goes up to her and says Lorraine, which I thought, isn't Lorraine the name of the woman later? Because he definitely calls her Lorraine at this point. And I thought that was the name.
Oh, the girl playing the piano? I don't remember her
Yeah,
name.
so Edie. We'll call her Edie because that's what she ends up being called later, but I swear it's called her. JB and Danny ask her about the song, excuse me for burping. And she's like, well, Rick wrote it for me. Hoping to have Rick Steves come up. It wasn't him.
That would be amazing.
He's a liberal. I don't know if you know that. Hard.
Oh, yeah, I know. I follow him on everything.
Yeah. So,
I was doing that, and then suddenly when that started becoming more of his public persona, I was like, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, girl, we're at the theater. And he's painting. This man's
little
painting.
tiny theater, too.
Yeah. He's that guy.
Beastmaster, baby. Beastmaster.
Envy.
Yes.
His name is Rick.
Yeah.
And
I can't believe that this show did not get him shirtless one time.
God. Well, they approach him, and Rick doesn't know anything about Peter. Like, he's like, what is this? But then they see a scar on his arm.
Oh, no.
And they're like, that's Peter's scar.
Oh, no. Or, oh, yes? I guess it's good.
Yes.
1,000 times yes.
Oh, God. Do you like Pride and Prejudice?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know. Well, you don't normally like rom-coms, so that's...
Those are different. Those are period things. Like, period things
Okay.
are very different for me,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
Howard Zinn made me a very...
Okay.
I'm always chasing that high now. Forever chasing my Howard Zinn high.
Well, so we're in JB's hotel room, and JB has a call from Rick.
Okay.
Rick apologizes and asks to come over. He starts smoking in JB's hotel room, which the 80s were time. Like, this is such a...
And she's coughing.
Yeah. No, well, that was more at the dinner. She's not really coughing here. Because he's by the window, by the wall.
Yeah.
Skeet. Nothing? Okay. Well, if there's nothing, you really do need to get plowed, Maim. Happy Mother's Day!
You know, when that song first came out, I had no idea what that even meant.
It means semen, Maim.
No, I know what it means
means
now, but
cum.
like I really didn't know. I was so like, I don't know. I guess I was.
You didn't know what being plowed is. I was gonna be worried even more. She's forgotten her past. I don't know why this is so funny to me. I'm better now. Skeet, motherfucker. How is the eagle?
I haven't been.
Do you often go out on the weekends?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's usually when you're here.
Okay. Or when your friend's there from
Yeah.
your Florida friend. Okay.
I think about it, but it's...
Then you see your sewing machine.
Sometimes.
And then it's 4:00 in the morning. You've already missed it.
I kind of hate the fact that you're pretty close to being accurate.
I know. I
It's
know.
either the sewing machine or Diablo. It's one or the other, and I'm like, oh, it's late. Mm.
How is Diablo going? We haven't had
Oh,
an update.
season 8 started.
Oh no,
It's
again.
yeah, new season. It's
Oh
been
no.
great. It's good. No, it's
Was Mr. Mime okay with this season switch?
yes, and spoiler alert, he's not being a sorcerer this time. He finally chose a different class.
Wow.
So, yeah, he's the barbarian. Um,
Wow.
so I wish I had known that he was going to stick with that. I didn't think he was really going to stick it out because then I would have been the sorcerer.
Uh-huh.
But I thought for sure he was going to not, but I put
Speaking of porn, did you ever watch Harry Squatter and the Sorcerer's Bone?
Harry Squatter.
So it starts off with this dude who
Who is
is
in this
Harry.
one?
Oh, I don't know. It's
I
starts
remember
off
there
with
was one with Matthew Rush. I remember
no,
that
it
one.
wasn't Matthew Rush. This is
Okay.
it starts off with Harry, who is supposed to be in his 20s and is definitely 30 something. And he's got a wand, and he's like, oh, well, let me redecorate my house. And he's like making vases disappear and reappear. It's like, oh, and then boink, and then a man appears. Let's see who said that, because that one was a hootenanny. Harry Squatter and the Sorcerer's Bone. Okay. Harry Squatter, Sorcerer's Bone. It's on IMDb. It's from 2002. Thomas Bond, Eric Evans, and then a bunch of other people. You would know Eric Evans.
I know that name.
Yeah, you when you see this picture, you'll know him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That guy.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
So that's
Oh,
that.
I put in Harry Potter uh porn variations and came out there was a BuzzFeed quiz called What's Your Harry Potter porn star name?
Mm-hmm.
That they BuzzFeed quizzes back.
Yeah,
Jeez.
they still have them, dear.
I know, but it's just, it's BuzzFeed's kind of it's not as common as it used to be at this point.
So Rick's in here, and he doesn't know who he is. 20 years ago in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void were prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
When he used to have a show, he was in the hospital for 3 months. He was in a car accident with a deserter, an army deserter, and he ran away because he thought he may be in the army. Thought he may be a deserter, so he left. Well, a little bit of history on Pete and Hare. They knew each other in college, and then they were arrested in Chicago during the Democratic National Convention.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. This was 1968, I believe it is.
Yeah.
What is the night? Was that the famous one that the?
I know it was in the 60s because they said the 60s.
Mm-hmm. So yes, that was the one where the National Guard had to be held outside, and was sort of the yeah. That was a bad convention. That I believe was Chicago. Yes, it was Chicago.
Those days.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
So JB calls St. Louis, and we find out the lawyer's name is Roger, and he says Pete's dead. She says, I think you should talk to this man. And Roger's like, fine, send him to New York City. New York City. And we'll talk to him.
You're never gonna not do that, are you?
No. So we're at Danny's, and he's listening to messages, and there's a woman on there. And don't forget to give me my money back, you bitch. And he's like, yeah, you'll get your money, darling. And then there's a gun to the back of his head. She's like, I'll get it now. And she is in a red wig. And
I love her.
he turns around, grabs her, and kisses her. It's like, we got a way to make our money, honey.
My favorite, this is gonna be, I hate saying this because you're gonna be like, I'm insane. The first thing I thought of was on Soap Dish when they're at their version of the Emmys, and they do right after she does her little what it called sizzle reel, and they show the other ladies. There's another lady holding a gun with a wig almost exactly like hers.
Yeah.
I just had flashbacks as soon as they showed her. I was like, oh, that's the woman from Soap.
Celeste Talbert, the sun also rises. Uh,
Oh, everything goes back to Soap.
it does. It really, really. I need to buy that on DVD. I need to buy that. I keep forgetting to.
Everything loops back to Soap.
I keep forgetting to buy that on DVD, so I forever have that. So I have it on VHS, but that doesn't really.
I hate her so.
Oh God! Oh, there it is on Blu-ray. It is cheap, and it is mine.
Wait, you said it's on Blu-ray
It's
now?
on Blu-ray.
Oh crap!
It's $13.99.
Oh, it's done.
It'll be here tomorrow.
As soon as you said, I'm like, wait a minute! I didn't know this. My poor little DVD is on. Like, I have watched it. You know.
It's so good, except for the one little bit of transphobia.
I know, but you know.
I mean, we have to mention that. We have to mention there's that.
We
one
always
little bit
have
of
to. Yes, it's very
Yes,
true.
Yeah.
It's very true. Very different time, but not a better time, just different time.
Yes, at Long Island. Hello.
You know the thing about that one thing about that scene now, like I've gone back and we watched it a second time,
Mm-hmm.
is that now when I watch it, I'm starting to try to figure out, and I'm being serious about this, right? Is if Montana Moorhead actually was Montana Moorhead, or if Milton Moorhead was pretending to be Montana Moorhead. Because
at the very end it's Milton Moorhead.
yes. So like to me, because in my head I'm like, well, if Milton, because you know, and mind you, we are in a different plane than most people listening to this podcast. Like we know the lengths it would go to go back from being. So in my head I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Is she even? That's
a better read of it now, because then she was faking.
Yes, because to me,
or was
I thought
she living regardless using the dead
no,
name
regardless, right? Regardless, like you know, both ways, right? But in my head, I thought because the thing is that she's so psychotic that I could see her. If it was, you know, if this was a different type of movie, obviously,
God, yeah,
I could see her being that psychotic
Whatever.
that she would be posing as Montana Moorhead.
Whatever happened to Kathy Moriarty?
She just got older. She just started
Okay.
doing like indie projects,
Okay.
kind of, you know.
Okay.
That's how she was for a long time.
Yeah.
Like she was like an indie actress, and then she got looped up with Scorsese for a while because he was kind of indie.
Yeah.
So, but then she just went back to just doing her same kind of thing of like just art house kind of movies.
So we're at the estate, and Roger now thinks it's Rick is Peter. Okay.
Okay.
And we find out that there's a reward, 250,000 ruble doll hairs.
That's a current season.
That is a current season with tips.
That's a current season
Mm-hmm.
with a queen of she done already had hers is. That's being first place and fifth place.
That is. Toot. Have you talked to when Susan B. Toots?
Girl, she's a New York girl now. She's not.
Oh, is she in New York now?
She has left us behind.
Okay, good.
I told you that was going to. I said she's not staying here. As soon as she got announced for the show, I'm like, oh, she's not coming back here at all. Yeah, no, she's a New York girl now.
Have you talked to the other one from down there?
She's a Vegas girl now.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, she's been doing like the
Hold on,
the
I need to
live
pause this a
for a
second.
while.
We're back. Dear listeners, don't get
PSA.
lipo in Mexico.
Don't get lipo in Mexico. Go to Turkey
So
instead.
Danny and Leona, her name is Leona. I don't whatever.
Helmsley.
Are here, and JB and Andrew, the old man, the grandfather, talk.
Mm-hmm.
And Alma, who is Evelyn's housekeeper, is here to recognize him.
Too many characters.
Too many characters. There's a lot of characters in this one.
Yeah.
So Rick's here now, and he wants to talk to Roger. Danny starts smoking, and Roger's like, not in this house. To where Leona's like, you're bad at this. Takes a puff and puts it out in the plant. Roger begins nagging Rick for hospital information. He's like, hey, do you know a single doctor, a single nurse, a single anybody who could vouch for you? It's like, I don't know shit.
I know a couple of divorcees.
Nip slip.
Waka waka.
Waka waka. Oh, God. I'm getting tired. Jeez. Look, there's many things I can say about my visiting my mom this weekend. That bed. So I still sleep in the bed I slept in high school.
Mm-hmm.
It's not meant for two large white men. It's a double.
So it's like modern America.
It's like modern America. So I don't know what size bed you and your husband that's very low to the ground sleep in.
I think it's queen.
Okay.
Inside bed.
Okay. It's very low to the ground. I would have trouble getting out of that. I would roll out of that and like.
I mean, yeah, but I'm short, so it's not a big
Yeah, I
deal
know.
for me.
It's not you. It's him.
I do think it's actually a little short for him at this point now because when he gets out, you can tell. It's like.
Yeah, because I know he doesn't do the yoga to be able to do that.
Yogurt.
Yeah. So mine is a king size. So there's enough room for me, my husband, and the dog. The other dog sleeps in a crate, all in that bed. And
I used to have a king size bed.
And you know what? There's enough room to where we don't have to touch, which is great.
We don't have to touch.
Great. It's perfect. Why would you want to be so close to your, like, there's sexy time. You won't get a little sex time, a little boom, chicka,
Nip slip.
wow, nips slip. And but then after that boom, chicka, wow, wow's done, it's like, get off me, you go over there.
Go away.
Go away. I'm putting on my CPAP for your white noise, and we are falling asleep. You laugh, but it's true. It is the best white noise.
The CPAP machine?
Yeah, because
Oh my
it's just all you hear is the light of the air blowing through your nose the entire night.
Does he also use a CPAP machine?
No.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't need one. He doesn't need one. Just me. Which I should have had one in my mid-20s, even when I was thin, because I apparently used to snore enough to wake up an entire house.
I personally think my big sister Maim actually should have a CPAP machine. She's always had that too since she was a teenager.
I mean, you can suggest that she can do the test from home. She does not have to go to the home tests are much easier.
Okay.
And it's $150.
And she might have one now. Like I don't know, but when she was a teenager, we were concerned then.
Yeah, even when I was thin, because I used to be a little thin.
You were a little twinkanny, little otter action.
That was back before we had hops, or we had just had cubs. But I'm still a cub. It's a mentality. Okay. So Danny tells Roger to basically fuck off, and he accused him of stealing money from them.
Mm.
And what's his doodle comes in? What's the man's name? The Andrew. Andrew comes in and is like, you probably don't want to do that to him because he will sue the shit out of you.
Litigious, honey, litigious.
Yeah. And they start having an interview with them, and while Rick's having the interview, he's being asked questions, plays with his watch, and Alma grabs Andrew's shoulder like she recognizes him. They go into the other room and talk, and Alma's like, that watch, I recognize him, but he doesn't. JB's like, but he doesn't remember anything. So it's later on again, even later on. There's a lot of later ons here.
A lot of later on.
We're
but at least we're
pacing
in one location.
because nobody's dead yet.
Yeah. Instead of bouncing around locations, we're bouncing around time frames.
One day I'll lose this. I was looking at my chest. My chest got smaller. Like
it did.
It's tiny, but I've got the side fat.
I mean, you just keep on losing more fat.
I know, girl. I know. I'm just looking at myself and judging myself like a middle-aged white woman does.
Okay, Blanche.
So JB and Rick talk. They're in the library. He's found some Thomas Hardy to read, and Rick doesn't remember anything. JB finds a book. She runs into Leona and finds out they can't find Danny. She can't find Danny anywhere. And JB's like, well, there's the outdoor bar. Leona's like, yeah, but they took the maid. Alma took that down hours ago. She's like, but do you think Danny figured that out? So he's been drinking. They go outside to find him. There's a dog barking. Hilarious scene. What's that? It sounds like a dog barking. I was like, I thought they were talking about some sort of gurgle in the pool or something that they heard. Like, I was expecting the body to be in the pool. No, it was just the dog barking. What's that?
Yes. I always thought it was very funny because once they got to the scene, you couldn't hear the dog barking anymore.
Yeah, he was just pawing at the door.
Yes.
Well, I guess, and this magic dog that nobody knew about. It's gone now. Whatever.
Long lost Danny's dogs, I guess, showed up out of the blue. Let's see.
Yeah, from New York. It trotted all the way down to beg
got
at
on the
this door.
Westchester train.
Well, they go inside the garage. Danny's dead.
Yes. And did you notice he was in that Family Guy pose? He was laying just like the people that always collapse on Family Guy with the arm behind his back.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a person laying.
Well, it's probably
like
because it's probably because Family Guy is referencing something like this.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, it's literally the exact.
I really don't like Seth MacFarlane that much, though.
I liked that. What's that show called?
The
space show that they did.
The Orville
I thought
was
the first
good.
season was good.
I liked all of it, but it did get a little complicated with the trans people.
Yes.
Did you watch the trans episodes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh no, I thought the way they handled the robot and the black woman from DS9 getting together was great.
Yeah.
I love her, and it's mostly that I love her as an actress.
Yes.
I think she's a phenomenal actress. I think they did her real bad in Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Oh, let's just send her to jail, and then let's have Cisco. Do you know how Deep Space Nine leaves?
No,
the
I
ends.
do.
Okay.
Yes.
That Cisco leaves his son.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He didn't want to. Avery Brooks was very clear that he did not want to do that. The showrunner was like, "Oh, tough titties, you're going to." Yeah, it's very. Avery Brooks is not happy about that.
I mean, I'm sure he's happy with them residuals he still gets.
Doubt he's still getting residuals for that long ago.
They still get residuals from shows from that long ago. It's because it's on streaming.
Okay, the streamers, he gets $15 a month. Now, but for that, he could buy his diabetes life insurance, probably. Pay his SAG after.
Not the diabetes life insurance.
What's later on, we find out that the flask was in his left hand, or the flask was above his left hand. His lighter was in his left pocket. This is the body, that he's got red marks on his right hand. Yeah. And we meet the detective working on this is Detective Rice. Mm-hmm. Then we go to Chief Underwood, who is that guy. Because of Vinny, that guy. I love this. I love this actor. Leona and JB are being interviewed by him, and he is coming off as a complete idiot, like a complete dumb idiot. The body was found at 1 a.m. JB's like, but he was probably killed around midnight due to blood, temperature of the body and something else. The chief goes outside to talk to the medical examiner, and who says that the dude died at midnight for the same reason JB did. And the chief asks the detective to do some research on JB, because he's like, she's very smart and there's something odd about her. Mm-hmm. So we're back in the garage, and JB's snooping, and the chief's like, I did not mean to scare you, Jessica. And she said she's looking for a cigarette butt because the burns on the hand indicate that he was lighting a cigarette when he killed the person. So the person knew him. He felt safe around them. And that the flask was in the left hand because he moved the flask from his right hand to his left hand. But the lighter was mistakenly put into the left pocket and cleaned. And he's like, well, that's all very interesting. You know about so much more than me. Isn't that great? And JB's like, yo, cut the shit. You've been at this job for 28 years. I think you know what I'm talking about. And he drops it immediately.
Oh, Jessica.
Yeah. Like, I do like how he's able to come right back. It's like, fine, bad respect, girl.
So
I actually like this trope for Chief. It makes fun of all the times they have been incompetent.
Yes.
And he does appreciate her competence.
I mean, it's... At first, like when he was talking about them investigating her, I was like, where is this going?
Yeah.
But then that kind of failed. Like, that was just like a... What do you call it? Like a bait and switch?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Have you watched Substance yet?
No.
Okay. I didn't know. It was suggested, like, I was just looking down at my...
We were going to watch it actually the other day because we thought it was streaming now, but it's still not streaming yet. It's like for rent or whatever. Gotcha. But we literally had like queued it up and now got ready. And I was like, oh, it's $6. I'll wait.
I mean, $6 isn't that much.
I mean, it's not much, but I mean, I can also just wait.
Have you seen anything about the new Wes Anderson movie?
Yes.
Okay. Does it look good?
It looks good to me.
Does it look?
It looks real.
Did you watch the last one?
Yeah.
The Meteorite, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I didn't like it as much.
Okay,
it wasn't
good.
my favorite of his movies.
Yeah.
This one feels like it's...
This one, from the little bit I've seen, feels like what I think is his best movie, Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yes.
To me, that is his best movie.
That was the same vibe I got that was making me excited.
I take that back. Fantastic Mr. Fox may be his best movie.
Well, I like the energy of this one because it was giving me Budapest Motel energy. Yeah. So yes, I just like Benicio del Toro.
I love that. I love Grand Budapest Hotel. I think it's so good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway.
Also, yes, Fantastic Mr. Fox doesn't get enough respect.
It's so good.
This movie is so good.
It's so good. Like it's so good. We find that there's a letter from Danny found in Rick's room that said, "Meet me at 11:30 in the garage.
Ooh.
Please don't murder me."
No promises.
Is there only 2 pages left? Oh no, there's only 2 pages. We're nearly done here. I mean, oh my God, I would hope so. We've been chatting about this for a while now. So the chief approaches Rick, and he says he didn't go. And then Edie's like, no, Rick sent that to me. He's been trying to get with me, and I knew how important this stuff was to you, so I started having dinner with him, but we only had dinner twice. He tried to have sex with me, but we did not have sex.
Edie.
She went to see him, but Rick wasn't there and did not kill him. JB's like, okay, y'all. No, and Danny said Rick's in no position to do anything to me. And JB's like, this is all a lie. Y'all, Rick, you're lying.
Face crack.
I know Danny brought me to the bar to hear the song. I know he gave you the song. And Rick's like, yeah, let's go talk to Andrew. I'll talk to him myself and come clean right myself. He said he tells Andrew that he still didn't remember anything from 20 years ago when he used to have a show. But did that get you? But he ran a theater, met Danny, and like the theater needed money. Danny like bailed him out a couple times, and he finally got Danny came up with a way for him to get the money back, which was to come here and pretend to be Pete. And he's very sorry for lying. JB leaves, and Edie follows her out of the room and says she didn't know any of this and that Danny actually attacked her. And she held him off with a screwdriver, but she didn't do anything. They were being watched.
What?
So JB comes up with a plan to catch the killer.
Dun, dun, dun.
So they're downstairs. Roger, Alma, Lorene are all downstairs. JB comes downstairs and says, what they don't know is that, well, Rick is a liar, but the person who killed him, it's not Rick. But if it is, there's a cigarette. As soon as I find that cigarette, they'll be able to test it and find out who it is. I'm going to go out there and find that cigarette butt now.
Oh.
And I know that I'll have it by morning, and that the chief doesn't have his wits about him, so he won't be able to figure out any of this. This is my case now. And she storms out.
Jessica. Finally, Jessica taking control.
With really bad acting. She storms out. Then there's a flashlight outside. It's a cigarette butt. Pan up. It's Irene. They arrest her. The next morning, girl, she's getting murdered too because she's confessing. And they find out from a nun that Rick may actually be Pete. Doo-doo.
Oh my gosh.
Do 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 do. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you enjoy this episode?
I thought it was cute. I thought, honestly, I love a good family whodunit.
It is.
But I especially love the idea that the very end, after all of this insanity, they're like, well, it could be. Like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, guys.
So I was really hoping, first of all, I was hoping the killer was Alma. I was hoping that they'd find a way that, like, she figured
Especially
out.
because she was overreacting about the cigarette.
Yeah, like I was really hoping that she found a way to completely disprove Rick, and was like so pissed at him that fit of rage and killed him. Like, or Roger was, because he was actually stealing money and it was hidden out before. Like, both of those I thought would, but this is fine. This felt like a oh, we need to wrap this episode. Let's do this.
It was fine, but yeah, I did think it was kind of funny when they're like, well, technically, according to the nun.
Yeah.
I was like 200 something million Americans, and this one random guy who just happened to open a studio in the village, and all of these things just happened to come across each other. And especially considering the fact that they talked about having the reconstructive surgery on his face. It's like, wait, what's
But not the
happening?
scar on his arm.
But not the scar on his arm, girl. That's the real deal right there. Even though it looked like super glue.
You notice they only showed that shit once.
It's probably for the
Consistency, girl. There
Mark
wasn't-
Singer was like, can I just take this off now, guys? Like, it's just
Babe,
Beastmaster.
Beastmaster.
I it was funny seeing him not play that character because I didn't watch V, so that's my only frame of reference for him. So seeing him just play a normal person on this one was like, oh, okay, that's why you
God,
play Beastmaster.
Look at him. Look at him with his tits out.
Oh
And
yeah,
that
like I mean,
fucking-
Beastmaster was basically just naked, like the whole
That
movie.
Fucking Falcon or whatever it is. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Literally, like I sometimes when they talk about our particular demographic having kind of weird body things, I'm like, if you guys actually go back and look at the 80s entertainment, there's a lot of half-naked men like in everything.
Yeah.
Conan the Barbarian and Beastmaster, and I can't.
So I don't like Conan that much. I love Red Sonja.
I liked Conan the Barbarian, but before everybody else in the movie, not because of him, like the Grace Jones character.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
yeah. But James Earl Jones was in that too. Like I enjoyed all the other characters. Arnold was not a very good actor at
No.
that point. I did like what's on something just got re-released on streaming yesterday. Oh, Commando, where he plays Alyssa Milano's dad. That one. Oh, I loved that one when I was a kid because I was like, this is the coolest dad ever. Like
God.
everybody's dad should be like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
All right. Girl, tell our dear listeners where they can find you.
Hello, dear listeners. It's me, Auntie Maim, your favorite relation. You can find me every Monday night hosting Kiki Karaoke at the Hotel Gathering Bar in Miami Beach off of Lincoln Road. Anything else that I might get roped into doing, you can find on I'mYourAuntieMaim.com. How about you, Mims?
Hey, y'all. I'm the Divine Miss Mims. You can find me online at thedivinemissmims.com. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
did you know
Where you're going to?
that we have Patreon?
What?
That's right. Go to patreon.com/Mims Maim. You can throw some money. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
did you know that we have another podcast?
What?
That's right. It's called Baking Sugars Design Women Podcast. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
did you know that we have a website?
No.
That's right. It's MimsMaim.com where you can go find out what we're up to and, buy some merch. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
do you know what I love?
5-star reviews.
That's right. And dear listeners, thank you again for them. They really
Thank
help.
you.
Like, subscribe, do everything. Keep coming
you.
back. Even though we aren't good at this all the time, we won't get better. Hey, Maim. Did you know our dear listeners can reach out to us? That's right. They can send us an email at mimsandmaim@gmail.com. Hey, Maim. Sorry, that little bit of truth hit you hard.
It always does.
Do you have anything else to add?
Let's see.
Say goodnight, Maim.
Good night, Maim.
Bye, y'all.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No